Harold Halibut is a handmade narrative game about friendship and a life on a city-sized spaceship submerged in an alien ocean. You are Harold, a young lab assistant for the ship's lead scientist, Jeannie Monroe. While most of these ship's inhabitants have reconciled themselves to a life lived aboard the sunken ship, Monroe still works tirelessly to find a way for the ship to leave the planet and find a new, drier home. Until one fateful encounter plunges Harold into a world no one could imagine, and one that may have the key to Monroe's relaunch plans. Alright, y'all, this one is going to be a bit different. After watching the trailer, I got a sense of conspiracy, which is what drew me in. So now, crack one open and enjoy. Little eel at the bottom. That was nice. Very nice now. In a land far, far away, submerged beneath the ocean, there is one man on a submarine. His name is Harold Halibut, and this is his story. Yeah, what do you guys think about that? I mean, nothing's going on, no narration, so I had to do that. That was a little euphoria. I'm digging this though. These like individual ships down here, where this is the mothership that they were talking about. So it's not really like a moving ship, it would appear. Interesting. Soap, kelp. Good afternoon, neighbor. Howdy. Ooh, what's up with your hair? Your head? Well, that's a bit wonky. Testing 1 2 1 2. Hey, oh, hey. He's like a Confederate soldier or something. Ah, I gotta love those hats. This is definitely intriguing. The little clay people. What is going on?
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
Ooh.
I had a fine?
What?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But, wait. I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
Wait, but only last month it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Seems a bit unfair, but yet again, that does seem like modern society. Taxes upon taxes upon taxes. Everything gets taxed, and then it gets taxed 10 different times. And, you know, by the time you're done, what's left? 10%? 20%? It's minuscule.
Fell foul of the end-user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees?
Professor X?
Right. I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Yeah, I don't want to see you next, Uncle Sam, man. I didn't like that. Hey, I gotta talk to you, maybe?
Can't you just put this on my account? I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... I mean, look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title, young man, is All-Water Secretary number 24. It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid all
20
Corporation
imbeciles
can't
came
be seen
before.
to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
And slowly but surely,
It's like going to the DMV. Fuck you, dude.
Mr. Halibut,
What?
do you really want to incur the fine for resisting the proxy payment procedure and temporary confinement protocol?
The other fine? Okay, no more fines. Sorry.
from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to all water corporations.
No, what am I doing?
I mean, what would happen if you just let me go?
I would have to file a B-52, and you would quickly be on the very displeased end of Major Sandstrom. The rules and regulations are there for a reason, Mr. Halibut. I'm not strict for the fun of it, but otherwise, things would be unfair. We can't be having preferential treatment now, can we?
People like this enjoy their job, I think.
Mr. Secretary, is there any possibility of me getting out of here on my own?
Okay, look, let me check the protocols.
5 AC, we held the first employee satisfaction survey and underwater pro-employee plan initiatives, perhaps known more commonly as Fess Up. This was followed by projects such as opening up the pillar
Yeah, he's not even gonna check anything.
customer poll, reflecting our
Perfectly encapsulates the DMV, any three-letter agency that you gotta go
The
to.
precedents and records, and there really are no options open to you.
The recent local waters probe will get that up to 90% next time. There were the dark times. And slowly but surely, light returned to the Fedora.
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, read in between the lines,
Could you let me
dummy.
wait in peace now?
Oh, sure. Will do. Have fun.
What's up with the cat dude behind, though?
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy, busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun,
You got money,
Harold.
you can just walk out. It's as simple as that.
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
I'll give you guys some hints on to where I live. There's an Agora Theater very close.
Buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still the matter of an outstanding fine for Mr. Halibut to find a proxy for. A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir,
Bullshit.
please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Up the Pelican Station area back to the public.
Is mommy to the rescue? Is that what happened?
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
But surely,
I can't wait.
to the Fedora.
Sounds like I can.
Held aloft
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying cause.
Sounds like I was just living my life.
Doing
Doing what you gotta do to get by day by day. Damn, Granny, you quick.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Okay, this is a very pathway game, but I am playing with a controller, so. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to go here, was I? Out of order. Let's try that.
This location is not accessible via your permission slip, and you know it. Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey.
A nice little water slide, that's cool. That's how you get around underneath here.
You have arrived.
Reason, sir, is that
Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Temporarily.
We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube travelling experience.
Trying real hard to listen.
Discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience?
As of yet,
Just bitching.
discount scheme in place.
As of yet.
Calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible.
Wouldn't need a discount if the prices
This
were so high in
location
the
is not
first place.
accessible via your permission slip,
Pricing strategy,
and you know it.
sir, I'm just
This location is not accessible via
So
your
what
permission
can you
slip,
comment on?
and you know it.
I don't know where I'm going.
Destination
I
decided.
don't.
Enjoy the view.
line temporarily for improvement.
Loading. Loading.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
What? You don't know what a butterfly is,
Sent
son?
From Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers.
Quite
I
majestic.
suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I'm all right now. Find me behind you. Right here, darling. Professor?
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't
Always a
have time for your
woman.
flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Communication
Strangely
device?
enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The
Technology,
upper
man.
right pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Open.
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora Arcades when you're done.
Aurora? Agora Arcades, okay. Huh. I don't understand. It's not going down. To-dos. Shaving. Okay, we gotta go in here and feed the fish. No. It's like a spacesuit? Water suit? No? Okay. Not what we do. Not what we do. This is this.
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Task, ask Cyrus about food. Where is Cyrus? Who is Cyrus? Okay, we gotta zoom in. Interesting. Interesting. Signs on the door. Box. And folder. So I'm guessing this is just saying it's storage. I can't move that in an angle. Let's go down, see what's down here. Okay, this is my room. This is where I sleep. Not what I want to do here. I need to find Cyrus. Oh, who or what is Cyrus? Is this computer over here Cyrus? It's not accessible, right? Welcome to do. Cy is the guy to ask about fish food. Mirrox told us to clean the filter station like always. Okay. Is this the filter station? No. So there has to be that indication for it to... What in the world is this? Is that the food? D3, D4?
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Gotta find Cyrus. Da 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 da. That was awfully nice. Lab, quarters, lounge, level 1. Is he in the lounge?
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sansu's Ash. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Rüyalar mıydı gördüklerim, yoksa gerçek mi yaşadıklarım? Her şeyi hatırlıyorum.
Oh, this alright. Sanzu asks, what brings you to the lounge anyway?
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy, and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now. So at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here, though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't mind me, Harold.
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you want some company.
So this bachelor, this gigolo here, is a teacher, and that alludes a bit to the state of the ship that we're in. It's falling apart. It's not very... what's the word that I'm looking for? Whatever. I don't know. Filtration. Yeah, we're gonna go over here. Okay, we're not gonna go in there. Be cool if there was a sprint. Ooh, X's sprint. Oh. Da 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 da. Let's do the filtrating. Nope. Nope. Over here? Yep, over here. Okay. Oh, wait. I have absolutely zero idea what I just did.
Clean as a whistle again.
But that was the right thing to do, it appears. Alright, so we did the filtration. We gotta find Silas about food. Botanical concept and observatory. Observatory is down here. How do I get down here? Okay, I guess I'm not getting down there. No, down there. Ooh, that's cool. Silas?
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
We're here for
Sorry.
fish food, man.
Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Yes. I'll let you know what they think.
Eat some fish food? We're free out here.
Did you see that?
Was that fish real?
Well, I'm not sure. Even if it wasn't, their methods are getting way more sophisticated lately.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward to seeing what stunt they're going to pull next.
Me too. As long as I don't have to clean it up. Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers. Handwritten, too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something.
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Get back and feed the fish. Notebook, the lake keepers. Space toast! I don't get what's going on, okay? Systems, add-ons, account comp. Dock, rail. How do I get to the notebook? Okay, whatever. Notebook doesn't exist. I like the way the dude moves. Da 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 da. We gonna dance now. Dance with me, baby. Like the worst football player.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tasks completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy
yeah.
levels depleted. Recharging required. Next destination, Agora Arcades.
Agora Arcades. Now here we are. We're leaving this. It's a pretty smooth transition, I would say. You know, it's not bad. Now we're gonna go...
why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
Completed. Go. Watch the announcement. So we gotta go back to the lounge?
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Oh, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
All Water Corp announcement.
We chose the stars. Not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did. And we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth. And where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlippmeier Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep. We've gotten to know each other well.
Okay. I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
Alright, so now what if the conspiracy is that there is land there? There is no toxic gas, and that this right here is just...
System will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements.
What if this is all just... we're in a prison, you know, like... we really shouldn't be trapped here, but for some reason the past generations chose to trap us here and to feed us a lie. You know, is this like a Matrix style situation where we're going to get fed a red pill or a blue pill? Well, let's get to some sleep.
Oh boy, what a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Good night, Harold. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Pick this up on Steam. Uncover the mysteries yourself. This game is a bit different. You know, it's not the usual. But, you know, that the mystery element is what I like and what I'm going for with this channel. So go and discover the mysteries for yourself. This was Harold Halibut, and I hope you guys enjoyed.